Alright, so I originally wasn't going to make this video because you see too many people online talking about how Magic the Gathering Arena is fixed and blah blah blah, but I'm at my wit's end. And if you think I'm not, I've been playing today. I've done about, I want to say 8 to 10 hands roughly. You can tell because you see here where it says cast 20 white or blue spells, and I've done 17 to 20, and cast 20 black or red spells. I have only been playing, obviously, you've seen I haven't won a damn match. I've only been playing with this deck. So if we want to take a look at the deck, look, I am very new to playing. I've only been playing since June of 2025, in case anybody's watching this in next year or any other years. I don't know the first thing about like building decks aside from like videos that I've watched. I know like Covert Go Blue or whatever his name is. Some of these decks are actually just his decks. This deck, Kilgrow, I built on my own. Goblins, I built on my own. Run to the Mill, I tried building on my own. Same with Bleed You Dry. This is a deck that I got from somebody else. I built the All Life deck. And the Bloodthirsty Life Gain deck I built on my own too, and that's the one that I've been using all day. Well, the 8 to 10 hands that I've played. So, obviously, I'm not very good at building decks because the big spike here is at mana value of 3. But I've played with this deck since I built it, which was like a month and a half, 2 months ago. And it's not bad. At least I don't think so. I got a few fetch lands in case like I don't get anything else. 16 plus whatever, the 8 fetch lands, so it's 24. A little high on the mana side. But the key here is hoping that I get Hinterland Sanctifier down and then eventually getting Marauding Blight-Priest and then Bloodthirsty Conqueror. The combo for Marauding Blight-Priest and Bloodthirsty Conqueror is, you can see she says whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses a life. And then you stack Bloodthirsty Conqueror on there. It's whenever opponent loses a life, you gain that much life. These go back and forth. So Hinterland Sanctifier means whenever another creature you control enters, you gain a life. So the second that I have this and Marauding Blight-Priest down, and then I have the 5 mana to eventually play Bloodthirst Conqueror, the chain reaction kicks off because of Hinterland Sanctifier. When another creature control enters, because English is hard, you gain 1 life. And then Marauding Blight-Priest says that since I gain a life, the opponent will lose a life. And when the opponent loses a life, I gain that much life because of Bloodthirsty Conqueror. And then Marauding Blight-Priest, I gain life, they lose life. They lose life, I gain life. You see, it's a big cycle that I've had done to me. And that's why I built this deck. And when I had it done to me like for 3 weeks. I ran into decks that were built like this when I was running my all white deck, the all life deck that I showed you. I only showed you the title of it. When I ran this right here, when I ran this deck, I had a deck that was like this against me 9 times out of 10, and I always lost. Just because, this deck is good. Like, it's really good because I've gotten up to like 400 life gain, but also like that's if everything plays out right. And you'll see. Arena doesn't play out that way. Arena, man, let me tell you, I thought the conspiracies were wrong on all the videos that I've seen of, oh, that's not true. The game doesn't know when to give you a card. It just knows to shuffle, blah, 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 blah. I'm calling bullcrap. And I know that Covert Go Blue did a video where he was playing Brawl against one of the developers for Arena, and even the developer was like, "No." But if I'm not going to like link it or anything like that, you can search for it yourself because Covert Go Blue is a lot bigger than I am in the MTG Arena space. And as a matter of fact, this is going to be my first video on it, so I'm a lot smaller. I'm a nobody when it comes to Arena, but I also don't spend money on the game. A lot of people do, but I don't. But the guy, when Covert Go Blue asked him if the game knew, or I can't remember the exact question, but the guy like pauses. You could tell he's kind of like reluctant to answer, but he had to give the political answer of no, it doesn't know. Bullcrap, especially after today. And this is the third day in a row where I come on just to do the quests that they assign you down here, and I can't get a single flipping win to save my life, no matter what deck I play. And I'll tell you right now, this deck, I went Mythic with a 90% win rate 3 weeks ago. And yeah, it was August. August is when I did that. And I can't win to save my life anymore. And I don't know if it's because I did that and it put me in a different tier of players. And now I'm using decks that I built. But I don't know. We'll see. So I kind of am doing this video to prove it. I'll do another 5 to 10 hands. We'll see if we win one. Dead serious. We'll see if we win one. And you can see here, this is just proof that I actually like play the butt out of it, because I'm up to, what is it, 65 in the what is this, season pass or whatever the hell this is called. I don't, like I said, pay for stuff. That's why I have such a low gold count. I had earned up to 90,000 gold, but I used that to buy a boatload of packs, because you go to the shop and, or the right here, the shop, and buy packs and stuff. Anyway, we'll click play. I'm doing standard because it's a standard deck, and see what happens. And this is just like, this isn't even ranked. This is just normal standard play where winning or losing doesn't really matter. So you think the game would try to nice name. You think the game would try to look, I can't even get, oh boy. Oh, mulligan. Oh, look, it got worse. You know what? Screw it. I'll get rid of, no shit, it's my go, Sherlock. Don't pull what I do. I say that to people all the time. I know it's my go. Somebody's impatient. I wonder if it's the real Gorlock the Destroyer. Old triple chin. Here, let's be a butthole. Yeah. Idiot. I can't stand people. Especially rude people. So we'll just be rude the whole game. I'm going to lose because I can't do anything. And they have a you know what? I'm going to save that. I'll put Aerith down because there we go. It's probably, honestly, it's probably a kid. What's this? Good grief. This is what I mean. Like, they have 2 of these already, and this is dumb. Luckily, we have Aerith that second that you play another, because with Hinterland, I also play like creatures that when they enter, they get a +1/+1 for each life you gain. So that's why I play it this way. And what is this person doing? I'm not familiar with this deck, nor am I familiar with a lot of decks or the way a lot of cards play, because I'm fairly new to the game. So, especially with the new Edge of Eternities that came out, like a month ago? You got me on that, because I have no flipping clue. All right. Well, they quit, and good. Well, that just kind of disproves my point. So, but you could see that I was not getting absolutely any land draws after the first three. So, mana ramping was not happening, no matter what. And I have 24 out of 60, which gives me a what, 2 out of 5, so 40% chance of pulling a land each pull, which means 1 in 4 pulls from the deck I should get a land. We'll keep this hand. I'm the second I turn this on, I'm probably gonna go into a whole win streak or whatever, and that's gonna be irritating, but whatever. Oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. This guy's name? I don't want to butcher that, but nice to meet you. So yeah. What's he doing? White, blue. I'm never white, blue, and red. Oh look, no mana. Nice, huh? 40% chance. Wizards. I'd be anxious to see the code behind this game. And I know it's not an open source game, but I would really love to see it because I want to see. I want to see what's going. Look, this is ridiculous. Nothing. I can't play anything. Sure. Sure. Anyways, like I was saying, I've tried playing as blue. Like blue's like spell heavy, and man, I'll tell you what. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I don't know how to do like tie together spells. Oh yeah, of course. Now I get the mana that I need. This game is a piece of crap. Bet you I don't get another land drop rest of the game. Sure, 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 sure. This is wild. I'm definitely going to lose. I don't usually play Planeswalkers, but I'm definitely going to lose. Yep. Nope. Go ahead. Come on, Slapdick. What does this guy do? Yep. What does he do? Untap target artifact or creature, which if he didn't put that +1/+1, he'll probably do that for the rest of the time. But search your library for an artifact. The good thing is there's no way to put a +1 on him. And I don't know how you can. Look, isn't that nice? We have absolutely no way of doing anything because we can't get any mana. I'm not going to attack. Dear Wizards of the Coast, your game is broken and you suck at programming. Mm-hmm. Feel like this is Edge of Eternity's heavy. Yep. 3/5. I could just block with both of these, which I'm gonna, because he can't kill them both. You can only kill one. And there we go. Oh, look. Remini. Jiminy Crickets. But We have the foods here, so that's good. But of course, they have another one of these, which is wild. Oh, that's how. Whenever you play an artifact, he gets a +1. Yeah, loyalty counters. Yep, cool. And he's gonna get up. Oh, cool. Yeah. See what I mean by this game? Just it favors whoever the opponent is. Always will. Yeah, I've lost. I'm out. This game is wild. I can't play 90% of my cards because I don't have the mana, or it took too long to ramp the mana. It's ridiculous. Look at this. I got a fetch lands and a normal land. Nothing else. Cost 3, cost 3, cost 3, cost 5, cost 5. Can't do a damn thing for at least 2 turns. There's turn 1. Oh, look. I can do something turn 2. Another blue player. Let's see what other... Yep. Blue-white means I'm probably going to lose. Let's put in Aerith. Sure. See if you try to block it. Didn't think so. Oh, look. Check it out. We're getting actual mana. Awesome sauce. Let's see you block that. That's cute. Thank you. At the beginning, oh. Huh. It was a mill deck. So for those of you that don't know, a mill deck is a deck that will force the opponent, or themselves actually, to it's called mill, but pretty much you're pulling from your pull cup pile and throwing them into your graveyard. All that. Yeah, you're discarding the cards out of your deck into your graveyard, so you can't use them. Now, that's beneficial for cards that are for decks that are graveyard decks, where they can pull stuff out of the graveyard and play them. But any other deck, it kind of sucks. I've been hit by a few mill decks. So they quit. Let's see. Oh, look, another blue-white player. Thanks. Nice. I guess we're playing with the same idea. I'll let them think that I only play white, so. Johnny's Pride Mate. Oh. Cool thing is, I'll play the swamp and I'll just kill him. The flyer doesn't really bother me, but he bothers me. So I'm gonna kill him. We'll do that. We'll do that. Hit him there. And we'll send Aerith again. Five flyers, that's fine. Because, oh, you probably should have saved that. Because things are about to get really bad for you. I'm going to go ahead and play that. And I'll drop that. I think this was a bad move. I should have probably played one of these first. But, oh, sweet. Hit him for 8. End my turn. As long as he doesn't kill that, we win next turn, which will be a first. But it's cool, because then you get to see exactly how this deck plays in the big scheme of things. I think they know that they're dead, though. But we'll find out. Maybe not. Good game. Yep, there we go. Hit the trigger. They can't do anything because they wasted all their mana, so they can't counter it. And you see just one life at a time. And they're probably wondering what the heck. But then they read everything and were probably like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But that's how that deck works. And that's the first game, aside from people that quit because of various reasons, that I've actually won. Yeah. So that's that. Black or red spells. I need to finish this. So since we won that one, let's go to this. Let's try the white-red deck. Hey, look, actually. What's this one? I don't remember what this deck is, so let's give it a shot. Probably not that great, honestly. The past few decks that I've built are le garbage. They have not been good at all. They haven't won anything. Oh, cool. Look at that. Can't do anything. Oh, I remember this. Okay. The Bleed You Dry deck, the Bleed You Dry deck is supposed to set up where when this enters, choose a target opponent. If they lost life, they reveal their hand, you choose, and then this causes them to lose life. So throw that in, and throw this. Hey, look, Virus Beetle, that I can't play this hand. It'll also have a lot of stuff where it's like, when this creature enters, they have to discard a card. Or this, what is it, the scrolly thing? Not enchant. I think it is an enchantment. Causes them to discard a card. Just stuff like that. I like messing with people's decks like that. It just makes it fun for me. So I'm deciding on whether doing this or well, actually that makes him get rid of the Druid of the Cow, so let's do that. I could be a butthole again, and then no, we'll see what he plays. Because if he plays another creature, like a big creature, oh look, another Druid of the Cowl. Who's surprised? Not me. what should we do? What should we do? I will do Virus Beetle. Because what they'll do is they'll probably hit me with Druid of the Cowl, and I'll let that go through. I won't block. There's no point. And then next and turn. And then does this give me no? This oh yay! Actually, this is a neat little trick. So if he does attack, I could put this on the Virus Beetle, let him kill it, and then when it dies, it comes back, and then he's got to discard something. Kind of a dickhead move. Which looks like that's what he's going to do. So we'll do that. And then we'll block here. And yep. And now discard a card because you thought you could attack. That's not a bad card. Deals 1 damage for each land that he puts on. And you could design a deck around this guy to where it's just constantly pulling lands out of here, which I've done that for Mossborn Hydra, which for those that don't know, Mossborn Hydra has a landfall trigger that for every land you play, it doubles Mossborn Hydra's what is it? Power and toughness. So it's pretty legit. What do we do? If you attack this turn, yes. So should we play this? Or I don't know. You know what? Let's attack. Yep. That works. So I always play Perforating Artist at the end, because if that gets through and deals damage, they have to lose 3 life. See, if you attack this turn, each player loses 3 life. That player sacrifices non-land permanent of their choice or discards a card. So you can choose one of the 3. I don't mind that they did that because now their guy's dead. And unless they have like a graveyard play, which they might, we're going to see this hand through, and then I'm going to be done with this video because I have a dog that is begging to go outside. She's being a good girl, but oh, yep, put a basic land on. 2/4, that's not bad. And what we can do now is be a royal butthole. Yep. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I'm going to be a butthole. Discard your card there, bud. So we've played all of, I think I have 1 more of these, but hi, how's it going? See, they quit. So, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Since I recorded the video, Wizards kind of proved my point. This hand actually wound up pretty balanced with the card pools and all that jazz. Anyway, that is all I got for you guys. So if you could, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever the new trigger words are for YouTube. But this was really just a point to prove that this game, that's crazy. Look, I won 4 games since I started recording this. Anyway, this game was to prove, video was to prove that Wizards is kind of a bunch of jerks when it comes to the way they program this and to prove that there has to be a way that this game knows and it unfairly tips the scales in favor of whichever player it decides needs to win. I might wind up doing videos every day of like the first 15 hands that I play, purely because I've also noticed that it depends on the day that I play on whether I do well or not. Like I could get the first 15 hands or 15 wins. Or the first 15 hands, I have absolutely no wins. So we have no idea. But I might do it as like a little diary against Magic the Gathering as a way to gather data and kind of figure out the way the game is programmed or the way the probabilities are weighed in the game. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you are watching, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Any good constructive criticism, please leave at the bottom. If you don't like the video, constructive criticism, nothing rude or obnoxious. If it's rude or obnoxious, you just have no life and you're a keyboard warrior. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you next time.